funds for those affected by the wildfires. The concert is free, and all proceeds raised will benefit those who have sustained unimaginable losses. It's the Inner City Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles in concert, Sunday, February 2nd, 4 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church in Pasadena, located at 500 East Colorado Boulevard. All contributions should be made payable to the California Community Foundation Wildfire Community Fund. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580. It's time to set our intentions, set our self-care, and find our focus. This is Mindful Mondays with Saharah Ali on KBLA Talk 1580.
And it is my honor and my pleasure to introduce meditation instructor, yoga teacher, sound healer, and sound bath expert. She's also an astrologer, numerologist, and a life coach. Saharah Ali is here with Mindful Monday. Good morning, Saharah.
Good morning, Dominique, and good morning, KBLA family, and welcome to Mindful Monday, where we get our minds right for the week by setting positive intentions to honor our mind and body through meditation, prayer, and affirmation as we step unapologetically into our week, be it on purpose with faith, power, wisdom, and truth. This week, we're under the influence of a rare six-planet celestial alignment calling, the planet parade, the cosmic parade. Even though, the days have happened, we are still under its influence. And those planets are Mercury. And Mercury is the planet of communication, inviting us to have clarity and deep insight and open to mindful conversations. And Venus, the planet of love and compassion, is offering us strength to foster harmony in new relationships. And Mars, the planet of aggression, is infusing energy for us to step boldly towards our goals with passion. And Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, is asking us to be in expansion and to open the space to abundance and to level up to our wholeness. And the planet Saturn, which is the planet of discipline, fostering structure, encouraging perseverance, aiding patience, calling forth solid truth. Also on Wednesday, we have the Lunar New Year of the Snake supporting transformation, asking us to shed our skins and open a new chapter in our lives to enhance empathy and intuition and self-awareness, promoting a deeper meaning to our lives. In addition to the sun being in, the magical place of Aquarius, conjunct Pluto, is saying, how can we stand and be a reminder that we are connected? We are connected to this vast universe, but we are connected as a people, as humankind. And all of this alignment is encouraging us to have higher consciousness, to foster collective growth, and to make major changes, big and small. It's supporting us to understand what real faith is and encouraging us to boldly pursue our dreams, letting go of false beliefs to become real seekers of truth. And most of all, it's opening the space to release the lies we tell ourselves, the lies we tell ourselves that is fueled by ego. And it's time to free ourselves from procrastination, stagnation, and emotional burdens that impede our wholeness and our happiness. The call to action is to take ownership of our gifts and to take ownership of our talents and listen to our inner wisdom. Our Mindful Monday intention is to let go of the blame game, to trust the power of our core self. And so going forward today with our Mindful Monday meditation, let's listen with our hearts. Let's open our minds, letting go of false hopes, releasing self-deception, and to receive inner truth, allowing divine wisdom to aid in the clarity of change and transformation that we need right here, right now, on this planet, within ourselves, and as a collective, and holding the space of who we are on this planet. So now take a breath. Take a big breath and pause for a moment. And now slowly exhale. Close your eyes, giving yourself permission to be here right now, centered and grounded as you listen to your breath slowly moving in and out of your body, through your nose, out your mouth. Just relax and breathe 3 or 4 times and get centered and grounded right here, right now. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the movement in your chest as it rises and falls on each inhale and exhale. Feel inner peace. Find stillness. Open to receive divine guidance, supporting a renewal so that we can stand in integrity. We can stand with our heads up as we reframe how we're living and how we want to live. Just breathe. Breathe and relax, opening to the wisdom of your inner self. Connect with that. Allow yourself to release your fears and judgment. And now take a big breath and breathe in unconditional love and your willingness to change your mind to allow empowerment to move through you. Exhale, open to clarity, ready to level up, open to receive your soul's gifts and your soul's blessing. We are all unique and divine. Just breathe. Just breathe in your power. Exhale your weakness. Breathe in truth. Exhale your fear. Inhale, call forward your new beginning. Under grace and ease, we ask for this gift of transformation. And exhale, release, letting go of old beliefs or karmic ties that no longer serve your highest good. Just breathe, relax, feel aligned to your greatness, ready to live infinite possibilities. From the fire we rise. Just breathe and open yourself to change with gratitude, opening to the Most High's love for all of us, moving through you, moving through me, to elevate our lives right here, right now. Just relax and breathe. Relax and breathe and just listen to your breath and feel centered, grounded, and relaxed. And knowing each new beginning has blessings. And through stillness, prayer, and meditation, we can hear the voice of God. We can hear clarity within ourselves, and we can renew our strength to honor self-love, to honor community, to honor transformation. Just breathe, release, relax, and let go. Drop the ego, and let's level up to our authentic self. And just breathe, allowing yourself to know that you have the power to be a change agent at this time. And so let's stand up and create the change that we want to see. Now take the biggest breath you've had all morning. Hold that breath. And as you slowly exhale, open to receive our Mindful Monday affirmation for the week. Just relax and breathe and listen. Today, I release the lies I tell myself to embrace real faith, celebrating truth and transformation. Today, I release the lies I tell myself to embrace real faith, celebrating truth and transformation. Sit with that. sit with our Mindful Monday affirmation this week and think about the lies you might tell yourself and release those lies and give yourself permission to embrace real faith to celebrate true transformation, not just some superficial moment, not a Band-Aid on your pain, but really letting it go. Today, I release the lies I tell myself to embrace real faith, celebrating truth and transformation. Thank you, Dominique, Tava Smiley, Miles, and the 1580 KBLA family. Have an unapologetic, mindful, blessed week, leveling up and embracing real faith, celebrating real truth within.
Thank you, Saharah Ali. Truth and transformation. Truth and transformation. That sounds like a prayer for myself and for my country.
Yeah, we have to put blinders on. I want to say a bad word, but I won't. We have to put blinders on the BS and stay focused on what is true and what is real. That's how we have transformation. But you can stay focused on the BS and end up where you are standing in some S, or we can giddy up and go on and do what we have to do. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
I think that I saw somebody sent me, people are sending me so many memes right now. I guess they're trying to fortify me through memes. I appreciate it. But someone sent me a meme reel about the transit that you're always talking about with Pluto, and how her point was, what if you knew we would win in the long game? What if you knew that for all the struggle and all the untruths and trials and tribulations of this moment in America and the world, that in the end, the long game, we win. The transformation occurs. The people, the people that have nothing are provided for. Would that change how you move in this moment? And I thought it was a really interesting conversation. She concluded that we need to keep our vibration high, and pretty much exactly what you've been saying and what you just said, which is focus on what we want, focus on not get sucked in to the BS.
Yeah, the mantra is focus on what you want, not what you don't want, because you know what you don't want already. So when you go to a restaurant and you place an order, you don't say, I don't want this. You say, I want some chicken and biscuits. You don't say, I don't want chicken and biscuits.
Think how long it would take you to order if you had to say everything on the menu that you didn't want.
Right. And that's what we do in life. We run around, well, I don't want this to happen. I don't want that to happen. You have to understand your words have power. Your words have a frequency. You're placing an order. Everything we say, everything that falls out of our mouth, the universe hears us. And the biggest thing is when we pray, all our ancestors and our angels line up. So we pray for good. We don't pray like, oh, God, go slap that girl upside the head. No, we pray for the highest.
Yeah, we don't pray for that.
Come back, you got to pay. It's like what you put out comes back. So raise your frequency. And this is the thing. And where we are right now, and especially with the Pluto transits, you have to raise your vibration. And in order to raise your vibration, your consciousness has to match the frequency of what you are trying to manifest. So if you want to manifest a mansion, you can't go run around sleeping on the streets. You got to put yourself in that place of aligning yourself to that frequency of what you want to manifest. And so in manifestation, it's not just, having the money, this or that, because miracles can and will happen. It's about trusting and knowing that you can have this. And so you have to raise your frequency. It's like playing the long game. You could play checkers and temporarily have this thing, but you want the long game. You can go get that mansion, but if you can't sustain it, that's not the long game. So to have whatever this mansion or whatever it is that you're seeking, you have to put forth a life force energy every day, knowing that you are worthy of
right. I mean, if what we're seeking is justice, for example, which is what a lot of us are seeking. I mean, and the thing is, it is a tricky balance, because part of my job is to inform you of something I can't say on the radio that rhymes with E-R-Y. I mean, that ends with E-R-Y. The effery that's going on in Washington is part of my job, is to inform you of that. But on the other hand, I don't want us to wallow in it. We can wallow in good, right? So the question is, like, I'll give you an example. a lot of us were upset because the Air Force said they were going to stop teaching about the Tuskegee Airmen as part of their anti-DEI. I guess thanks to Elon Musk's Nazi salute and other things that they've done, what's happened is now there's a sensitivity to losing all of their black voters or looking like actual Nazis. So they quickly rescinded that decision, and now they are going to teach about the Tuskegee Airmen. Who knows what they're going to teach, but the point is they reversed that decision. So I guess the question or the conversation is, if I hear that in the middle of the night Trump decided to fire 12 or 14 inspectors general who are meant to protect us from their corruption or whatever, I need to know that. I'm informed, but I don't wallow in it, right? I don't just go, oh, woe is me. The inspector generals have been fired, even though they said they were showing up to work anyway today. They're like, you don't have the authority to fire me. I'm going to come to work anyway. My point is, oh, okay, I can be aware of that. And then my pivot is what? What I do want.
You put blinders on and stay focused on the truth. Because you can stop and get temporarily upset and go and slap somebody upside the head, but how does that work in the end? What is your plan going forward? Where do you want to land? Where's the foundation that you're building from, and how strong is that foundation? How can you build a strong foundation if you're stopping whining and crying about something in this moment? You got to go past this moment to what truth is. You know, there's a powerful documentary on Netflix, and I think everybody should go watch it before they take it off, because it's extremely powerful. It's called We Were Stamped from the Beginning, and it tells you about the psychological programming that was put in place in 1778 that we are still under. And that psychological programming always put out there that we as a people are less than.
Yeah, that's Ibram X. Kendi's.
Oh my God.
It's a documentary based on his book. Yes.
It's amazing.
And they probably will take it off, because he's one of the main folks that they are, that they're attacking under this DEI is that whole. But it's a great point. Yeah.
It's real deep, but you will leave there. I mean, I left, from the documentary feeling more empowered to stand in the truth of who I am and to not black down or give my power away, but know what my truth is. Yeah. If we don't know our history, if we don't stand in our history, and if we don't stand on the shoulders of the people who fought for us to be where we are right now, we are not going to win. We have to stop this crybaby stuff and pull up our bootstraps, as my grandmother would say, and let's march on this. We already started it. The ancestors woke up when we said we mattered. Black lives matter. And we marched and woke up the ancestors. We need to stand on their shoulders and make some magic and get past this delusionary bull stuff that's going on, because it is designed to distract you from the truth and power that you have of who you are.
Yeah, distract.
Okay? We have a whole distraction.
Distract, discourage, dispirit. Yeah.
Yes. Say that again.
Distract, discourage, dispirit, but we reject that. Get thee behind me, homie. Distract,
say that again,
discourage, and dispirit is what we will not be.
And get thee behind me, homie. And you ain't even my homie. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Exactly.
That's what they
not
say.
Today,
that's
not today, Satan. Not today.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah.
Me and the power and the glory of the Most High, and we stand and we rise for the truth, and the truth will always win. Even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, but you know that God is always with you. Amen.
Amen. Saharah Ali, thank you so much. That was a great tonic to start our week. You can find Saharah Ali at saharahali.com. Get you a sound bath. That'll get you back in the spirit of focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. If you want a reading or some other kind of consultation, maybe your personal sound healing session, which I recommend, call Elise, her assistant, at 213-628-9783, 213-628-9783. It's the perfect time to call me, KBLA Talk 1580.
She's reclaiming her time on KBLA Talk 1580. More First Things First with Dominique DiPrima when we come forward.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare, don't miss this public service announcement from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation company, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call, and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about your timeshare and all of your options for cancellation.
Call for your free info kit. 800-511-2112. That's 800-511-2112. 800-511-2112.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them, the right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. And it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And when you need more comfort for yourself, try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors. Use as directed. Vapo Stick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max, use for adults only.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them, the right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do you do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail. Because freedom should be free.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
The conversation continues right now with Dominique DiPrima on First Things First.
It surely does, and you are welcome to call me. Yeah, the documentary is called Stamped from the Beginning. It's based on the book by Ibram X. Kendi, and there's actually a kid's version. This might be a great time to get the children's version of that book and read it or go over it or instill it in your children's mind, because it's understanding how we got the attitudes that we have gotten about being black, about blackness, and all of that. So just a few, quick headlines and such. You're welcome to call me, 800-920-1580. Catching up. Let's practice. Let's practice what Saharah said. Let's see how this works. Elon Musk was on a Zoom, I guess, with speaking to folks in Germany, to a gathering of the far-right German party called Alternative for Germany. And he was talking about how they need to not be ashamed of their past, i.e. Hitler, and that they need to be aware of multiculturalism, which dilutes everything. When he says dilutes everything, make no mistake, he's talking about blood, right? Dilutes everything, pure blood. Hello. And that, they need to be proud of their past. Nice follow-up to the Nazi salute. But also worth noting that he comes from apartheid South Africa. So, of course, it's like the Republicans who didn't want to talk about how Trump pardoned all those January 6th coup insurrectionists. The talking point is we're focused on the future, not the past. Worst talking point ever. We're focused on the future, not the past. Okay. And he's kind of doing that only for fascism. So there's that. So what's our pivot? He's on a Zoom telling Germans to be proud of their past and beware of multiculturalism. Focusing on what we want, not what we don't want. I take that moment as good, because for some people who are in denial about who this dude is, they will see the truth unmasked by his comments in that moment. So I'm focusing on what I want. Was that a good pivot? What do you guys think? 800-920-1580. How do we pivot? Yeah, it's Sankofa. You look at the past to shape the future. You looking back to go forward. News, traffic, and sports, then taking your phone calls and the conversation on KBLA Talk 1580.
The station you turn to when you've had it up to here with cultural incompetence. KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Bree Wood with 4 things you should know with BIN News. President Trump and LA Mayor Karen Bass are clashing over rebuilding Pacific Palisades. Trump urged Bass to expedite property clearing and met with first responders and residents who reported delays in returning home and rebuilding. Rutgers University is facing criticism for canceling a DEI conference following orders from Trump's White House. Newark Mayor Ras Baraka and New Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop condemned the move, calling President Trump a bully. Aqua Blue Kitchen and Cocktails in New Jersey has removed the controversial Proud Boys burger from its menu after online backlash. The burger, referencing a far-right group, included white American cheese, Brazilian pickles, and cancel culture coleslaw. The restaurant has apologized, admitting the name and content were a mistake. And Kendrick Lamar announced SZA will join him for the Super Bowl 59 halftime show on February 9th in New Orleans, ahead of their Grand National Tour starting in April. I'm Bree Wood on the Black Information Network, your home for Black News First.
Lowe's knows that with job site delivery as soon as same day, you can get what you need without losing valuable time. They help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes for same-day delivery. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The UCLA women's basketball team, number 1 in the country, is 20-0 after their 82-67 win Sunday at number 8 Maryland. Bruin center Lauren Betts dropped a career-high 33 points. UCLA is 8-0 in their first season in the Big Ten Conference. The Lakers and Clippers begin 4-game road trips tonight. The Lakers are at Charlotte. The Clippers are in Phoenix. The Kansas City Chiefs are in position to win their 3rd straight Super Bowl, something no NFL team has done. They'll play the Philadelphia Eagles February 9th in New Orleans. The last major sports team to win 3 straight championships is the University of Connecticut's women's basketball team. UConn was national champs in 2016, 2015, and 2014. The Lakers are the last men's basketball team to win 3 straight titles. They got the chip in 2000, 2001, and 2002. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
1 in 3 children born today will get diabetes. This sad prediction by the Centers for Disease Control will come true if millions of Americans don't improve their lifestyles, especially by changing what they eat, how much they eat, and how active they are every day. Every 23 seconds, another American gets diabetes. Stop diabetes before it starts. To learn more, contact the American Diabetes Association or download our free diabetes education programs at learningaboutdiabetes.org.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Patayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. Because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Order a Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
88 unread emails? Okay. New credit card? Delete. Congratulations, you've just won. Goodbye. COVID-19 news and delete. Wait, learn about treatment options for COVID-19. Know and go. Okay, kind of catchy. Know that oral prescription treatment options are available for COVID-19 if you're at high risk. And go see your doctor if you experience symptoms or test positive. And forwarding that to mom.
Talk to your pharmacist or doctor if you or a loved one gets COVID-19. Know and go. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now it's our lowest price of the season on our top-selling i8 smart bed. Your best savings, plus free home delivery with any base. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
We're not for everybody, but we're for everybody. You're listening to KBLA Talk 1580.
We are, and we are here for you every day. 800-920-1580 if you got something to say. 800-920-1580. I was practicing my focusing on what we want, focusing on what we want moments, even while processing these headlines. So, play along. Hear a terrible thing, pivot to what we want. Let's play along. So Eric Trump posted a tweet threatening people, threatening anyone who doesn't go along with their agenda. And it's all who dare to defy the American golden age, heed this warning, you will lose. Toe the loan, he means line, toe the loan or we will run you down. The gloves are off and we're not playing around this time. For now it's tariffs, but trust me, we can and will do so much worse. That's Eric Trump. My pivot there is that he's just showing how stupid he is, and hopefully, again, the exposing of the sort of unvarnished truth about who these folks are and the authoritarian bent that they are taking. That post was deleted after 20 minutes. Of course, they're screenshots. You know, you can't be the son of the president and not get screenshotted. He hasn't responded, of course, but the internet is all over it. And as you know, the internet is undefeated. Colombia has backed down. I guess that's what he was referring to. Colombia has backed down. Trump sent a bunch of deportees there and people being deported, I should say. And then Colombia was like, no, we're not taking them. They turned the plane away, saying we won't take these folks unless they're treated in a dignified manner. The president there defying Trump, but after Trump came out, his name is Gustavo Petro, their president. Learned something new today. Anyway, Trump said he was going to give emergency tariffs of 25% and then another 50%, and he was going to revoke all the visas for the diplomats and start a whole trade war. So the peace president is threatening everybody. Now the Colombian government has backed down. They said that they have reached an agreement and that they will allow the planes to come. Foreign Minister Luis Gilberto Murillo said they've overcome the impasse and they will accept citizens deported from the U.S. So the guy, Trump, he posted a picture of himself in a fedora looking like a mafioso with the words F-A-F-O, the letters, which we all know what that stands for. Can't say it on the radio. I kind of hate this because now he thinks he can just bully everybody, kind of like he tried to bully the mayor of L.A. Although, and you know, some people were complaining on social media that she didn't look strong. I think she walked a line. She was being respectful of the office of the president, but not just letting him talk over her and say anything. I think she handled it as best you can. And if you think you can do better, ask the entire Congress that has bowed down to this guy after being cowed by him. Ask the people that debate him. It's not easy when someone's willing to lie and they're not fact-based, plus they're a bully. It is very hard to debate that person. It is very hard to have a conversation, a fact-based conversation with someone who is a bully, who is willing to lie and make stuff up, and who is surrounded by their cheering minions. So I think she did okay. I think that my pivot there is many of us took offense to our mayor, our honorable mayor, being bullied. And many of us watched that. That is only going to work with certain folks, not with everybody. The escalation in the Congo, one of the rebel armies called the M23 rebels, which is actually backed by Rwanda, in sort of a proxy war, saying they've captured Goma, which is a huge city in the east of Congo, which is a giant nation, triggering what the UN said was mass panic in that city of 2 million. And the government of the Congo said that by them capturing that city, that was a declaration of war. So that is an escalation. My pivot, that's a tough one. It's a tough assignment, Saharah Ali. My pivot is that we are paying attention to what's happening in Africa, and what I would love to see there is a democratic government where other countries, whether it be the Western nations, the U.S., France, England, and all of those folks that are trying to extract the minerals out of the Congo will be exposed, and we will see a future in which the Congolese people can control and benefit from their own resources, where the environment is protected, where the child labor is ended, and in which there is a true government by and for the people in the Congo. That's my pivot. I don't know. That's the truth, but it's not great. Did you see Snoop talking, finally clapping back on people that are criticizing him, myself included, for performing at the pre-inaugural event? He says that he doesn't have time for haters, that we're so good at tearing each other down, and he's always focused on love. That's an interesting argument, considering that by showing up at the inauguration, you decided to help uplift one of the biggest purveyors of hate in the entire world, i.e., Trump, Mr. Trump. Some people call him the president, who has shown hate of women, hate of black people, hate of immigrants, hate of the disabled, hate of the poor, hate of the so-called ish-hole countries. But that's the guy that you say that you show up and show love. Okay. Yeah, lots of headlines and hot topics to get you up to date on. But I want to go to Carl, calling us from Los Angeles. Hi, Carl.
Hey, happy Monday, Dominique. How you doing?
Happy Monday.
Yeah, that's something. Hey, look, Rocky ASAP. He turned down Rocky turned down 180 days. Where's his head at? Hey, but we'll leave it at that.
Maybe he
Hey, look.
thinks he's innocent and he doesn't want to cop to something he didn't do. What about that?
Yeah, well, they're talking about 24 years, too. And I mean, it ain't all came out yet, but that's why I say we'll leave it at that. But 180 days, come on, man. Hey, look.
You think he should just do the time? Is that what you're saying? Just do the time?
Yeah, well, I say everything ain't came out. I mean, evidence is what sends you to prison. But
evidence or snitches. Evidence or snitches.
Yeah, well,
Like Geronimo Gijaga Pratt did 27 years and there was no evidence, just a snitch.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. Evidence sends you to prison. But hey, look, they
Evidence
still got that
or
big
lies,
protest.
yeah.
They still got that big protest going on down there in Brooklyn, New York. The correctional officers did it again. Hey, but my question is going back to the mayor and Trump. Trump is talking about this voter identification law. Every time I see him on the news, he's talking about this voter ID stuff. And did anybody snatch the microphone away from the mayor? Because it looked like somebody to her right pulled her microphone back from her when she was speaking the other day, going back and forth with Trump. And I said, what is this guy doing, pulling her microphone back? Because it was sitting in a position where she was able to talk.
I don't know the details of that. I can't answer that question. We may never know, but maybe it was a situation where they couldn't hear it on camera or something like that. Who knows? I don't know the answer to that. I do know what you're talking about. The protests are around Robert Brooks, the killing of Robert Brooks at the Marcy Correctional Facility in Brooklyn, where, like you said, he was killed. So I think it's great that those protests are still going on, right? And that they're saying his name.
Down there, they said it was some other reason, but those protesters got plenty of heart, and more power to them. And I'm hoping they can get what they need accomplished. Man, another person handcuffed on camera again. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been looking at the data for another project, and I got to tell you, 2023 and 2024 are two of the deadliest years on record for police killing people. It's, 2020 raised awareness, but it didn't stop the practices. And the problem is now with this guy who's the president shutting down the Civil Rights Department's work of the Department of Justice, pulling back those consent decrees and saying, in effect, that any decrees that are already in effect will be overseen by whoever the judges are, that it's highly unlikely that we're going to see the trend go in the other direction, Carl, because if they were already killing more people than we've ever seen in our lifetime, during a period of time where we are under raised awareness, increased awareness because of 2020, because of Black Lives Matter, because of Movement for Black Lives, because of the internets. Now, with this new administration and their cover-ups and apologism and the halting of investigations, it is likely to go the other way. How do you pivot from there? Well, you pivot from
Yeah, well, hey, look, you know that Trump, 47, he's already got one of his boys out and got arrested for a weapon already.
Yeah,
I
one of the January 6th coup, attempted coup protesters, rioters, insurrectionists. Yeah, it's already back. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's a good pivot because they're going to keep doing the crimes, and hopefully the awareness will continue to raise, because that's what we want. We want real widespread, deep, and profound reimagining of the way we do law enforcement in this country. Great time to call me. We are KBLA Talk 1580.
More of First Things First with Dominique DiPrima when we come forward.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Can I touch this? Where does sand come from? Is this tree good for climbing? What happens if I mix these two things together? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Storing your guns securely is the best way to prevent family fire, including unintentional shootings. For more information on safe gun storage and ways to keep your family safe, visit endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org.
What do we keep in the attic? What's this thing called? Can I ride my bike backwards?
Like I said, kids are curious. It's up to us to keep them safe. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., the Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail, and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail, because freedom should be free.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is KBLA Talk 1580, where everybody is somebody and nobody is a stranger. You belong here.
Shock and awe is the news cycle, and that's another reason why we started off about talking about focusing on what we want, not what we don't want, and pivoting even though we're keeping up. So it's a lot to do, but we can do it. We were built for this. We were trained for this. Our ancestors handled so much more. So the president is now saying that Palestinians should go to Jordan and Egypt, that Jordan and Egypt should accept all of these Palestinian refugees, immigrants, which is hilarious. As he's closing our borders and trying to kick everybody out, he's trying to tell Jordan and Egypt who they should take in. And even though Jordan already has about several million Palestinians, according to Reuters, and tens of thousands live in Egypt, they have said that they don't want to do that. Hamas has rejected that. When asked whether this would be a permanent move or a temporary one, Trump said, could be either, which there's your answer right there. We already know that Israel would like to annex the West Bank and probably Gaza. It's apparent when I say we know. They have said it. Certain far right-wing members of their government have said it, and their actions have shown that. So Trump just told you everything you need to know when he said that. Could go either way. Yeah. All right. Hamas is going to release 6 hostages this week, and Israel claims they're going to let those Gazans return to their homes in the north where they have been banned from going. That's supposed to be starting today. Hamas released 4 soldiers Saturday, and so far that deal is holding up, even though Israel has accused Hamas of breaching the deal, and Israel has ramped up their activity in the West Bank, which is kind of interesting and also scary. Ron from Richmond, you have the mic.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, my radio friend?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm trying to get popular like you. I see you getting all those followers over there on the Blue Sky. You got about 300. You got about 300 now.
Okay, that's woo. If you look, that's not too good, but I'll take. I treasure every one of them. So if you're on Blue Sky, please follow me, Dominique DiPrima. There, I couldn't get DiPrima Radio for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm DiPrima Radio everywhere else.
Yeah, I got about 50, 55, something like that. I'm not worldwide like you. You know what I mean? But I'm trying.
300 is worldwide.
I'm trying to get to your status.
How many do I have on Fanbase? I think I have like 20 followers on Fanbase.
On Fanbase, yeah. Shout out to Isaac Hayes III. Yeah, that was a dope interview. I was listening the other day. That was cool. That was real cool. And shout out to my boy Miles. I know he down there rocking that Philadelphia Eagle jersey.
He's flapping his wings as we speak.
Congrats, man. Y'all got back there, man. My boy DJ Chuck Chill out there in New York. He predicted it. He said y'all was going all the way, man. So, and then he also was kind of player hating on my Steelers, say we wouldn't get past the first round. He got that right too. So.
I'm sorry.
It's all love, man. But yeah, shouts out to Philly, man. I'm happy for y'all, man. Y'all deserve it. I like that quarterback and Saquon Barkley. He's man, that dude right there is just phenomenal, man. So y'all got to beat the Chiefs. Beat the Chiefs, man. Spoil it, man. I'm sick of looking at Taylor Swift getting all the shine and everything, man. But
well, Miles predicted that too. Yeah. You predicted. Chiefs and Eagles.
Chiefs, Eagles, yeah. I've been calling that all year. I think that we've been the best team in the NFC. It's been hard to pick against a three-peat from Mahomes. I hate to say it like that. I think after how we played last night, though, yesterday, we should take the Chiefs. We played real good. But I'm going to be honest with you, from all my Eagle fans out here, we had like a real meeting in the nest online, the last couple of days. Everybody's kind of now doubling back and running and spinning the block on us and like, you know what, please beat the Chiefs. We don't want to see Mahomes. But just a couple weeks ago, it was, cry equals cry. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I feel about everybody kind of rooting for us now, Dominique. Not going to lie.
No new friends?
Nah, I don't know. I don't feel that way anymore.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how to advise you on that. It's funny because I had a friend tell me after this election, no new white friends.
Yeah.
You gotta be legacied in. I don't know how to advise you on that, Miles.
And line everybody up is what I'm looking at it, but
Are they invited to the Super Bowl party?
You can go to the Kendrick concert. I don't know about the Super Bowl after party, but
he said the Kendrick concert. I heard that, bro. That's a good one. Oh, I wanted to say, man, I enjoyed all the I was looking at all the dope tributes to Kobe Bryant and his daughter too, man.
Yes.
A lot of, man. It's crazy. Hard to believe it's been 5 years, man. I miss that dude so much. He is one of my all-time favorite basketball players, hands down. Period.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Kobe fan. I got to watch him score 80 points that one game, and I got to watch him working with kids quietly at a camp in Malibu that he didn't advertise. And I just, reading about his support of the WNBA and just the tragedy of his death and his daughter's death and all the other folks that were in that helicopter. I'm glad you brought that up. There's so much going on in the world, and it did fall over the weekend. And I said it before, Ron, I feel like this year is giving 2020. We start out with the tragedy, of the fires and the tragedy of now we've
New
got
Orleans.
and now we've got the horrendous illness known as MAGA derangement syndrome, which,
oh man,
which I don't know if it's a cult, a disease, or a delusion, but I'm praying every day that people will have an aha moment and the veil will be lifted from their eyes, and that it will be for the greater good, so everyone can thrive.
Most deaf. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping, but thank you, Dominique, for taking my calls as always. I appreciate you. Now, you know the Bay gonna always hold you down. Shout out to Frisco. Once again, congrats, Miles. Now, y'all gotta handle this, man. I don't want to see no more homes or three-peat. Y'all put up 55, man. Y'all can do it again over the Chiefs. So I'd be rooting for y'all, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna stop yapping. Let me get out this phone. Much love to the KBLA Talk 1580. God bless y'all. Take care. Be safe. Much love, Dominique. Love you, mama.
I love you more. Now, look, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. I haven't decided who to root for yet. I'm rooting for a good game, and I'm rooting for Kendrick Lamar. I'm rooting for a great show. I love SZA. Love me some Kendrick. Two of my favorites. The real Justin Alanea says, congratulations on your Eagles team, young King Miles. So I think some folks are going to be going with Eagles just because you're going with Eagles. Are those the new friends you were talking about?
No, it's the people that were, I'll say it, the Rams fans that were mad that we beat them last week and was rooting against us this week, or the Packer fans, or Cowboy fans, or Patriot fans, or Raider fans out there that just don't want to see Mahomes win, but were cool with us getting our lumps in the playoffs. And
you can't be mad at Rams fans for, loving the Rams. I mean, that's what they do. The pivot is, painful. Anyway, we got news, traffic, and sports. Like I said, I'm rooting for Kendrick and a good game. We're going to talk about marriage. We're talking black marriage. It's Black Marriage Monday. Let's get it together, y'all. KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with 4 things you should know with BIN News. President Trump and LA Mayor Karen Bass are clashing over rebuilding Pacific Palisades. Trump urged Bass to expedite property clearing and met with first responders and residents who reported delays in returning home and rebuilding. Rutgers University is facing criticism for canceling a DEI conference following orders from Trump's White House. Newark Mayor Ras Baraka and New Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop condemned the move, calling President Trump a bully. Aqua Blue Kitchen and Cocktails in New Jersey has removed the controversial Proud Boys burger from its menu after online backlash. The burger, referencing a far-right group, included white American cheese, Brazilian pickles, and cancel culture coleslaw. The restaurant has apologized, admitting the name and content were a mistake. And Kendrick Lamar announced SZA will join him for the Super Bowl 59 halftime show on February 9th in New Orleans, ahead of their Grand National Tour starting in April. I'm Bree Wood on the Black Information Network, your home for Black News First.
Lowe's knows that with job site delivery as soon as same day, you can get what you need without losing valuable time. They help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes for same-day delivery. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See lowes.com/same-day delivery for details.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The UCLA women's basketball team, number 1 in the country, is 20-0 after their 82-67 win Sunday at number 8 Maryland. Bruin center Lauren Betts dropped a career-high 33 points. UCLA is 8-0 in their first season in the Big Ten Conference. The Lakers and Clippers begin 4-game road trips tonight. The Lakers are at Charlotte. The Clippers are in Phoenix. The Kansas City Chiefs are in position to win their 3rd straight Super Bowl, something no NFL team has done. They'll play the Philadelphia Eagles February 9th in New Orleans. Orleans. The last major sports team to win 3 straight championships is the University of Connecticut's women's basketball team. UConn was national champs in 2016, 2015, and 2014. The Lakers are the last men's basketball team to win 3 straight titles. They got the chip in 2000, 2001, and 2002. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is for all the folks who appreciate follow-through. Here's a quick recap of the KBLA Talk 1580 2024 Climate Justice Campaign. More than 6.4 million Southern Californians viewed our climate justice billboards and bus shelters. Another 1.5 million people listened to and or downloaded our weekly conversations with African American climate experts. Our KBLA Climate Justice web portal had 2.8 million unique visitors. Thousands more attended our 7 climate justice community events. More than 9.3 million riders saw our climate care messaging on metro buses and trains. And 39 million Americans accessed our C-SPAN Climate Justice Symposium. All told, our 2024 Climate Justice Campaign exceeded 471 million total impressions. KBLA Talk 1580 thanks all of our 2024 Climate Justice partners: LADWP, Metro, Caltrans, Sierra Club, California Community Foundation, the California Endowment, LA City Council member Curran D. Price Jr., the California Wellness Foundation, MWD, AQMD, and the Port of Los Angeles. Caring about the climate, caring about the community, changing the conversation. We're KBLA Talk 1580.